Hi, and welcome back to the Interstellar Hobo. Today I wanted to talk about a rear bag that I installed on my Wired Cruiser 2024 Plus. And the bag is actually a Komodo motorcycle bag. So I had to add a rack accessory on it, and I'm going to show you what I did. And I love the bag. It's got ample room for, I can put in 6 water bottles, tools, a couple jackets, a lunch. I do that because I'll go riding 6 hours at a crack. I've got a nice first aid kit in there in case I get hurt or I come across someone that's hurt. So it's just a great accessory on that bike. And I don't even know it's there because the bike's got plenty of power and battery reserve to spare. So on that 70-mile trip that you saw on my channel, I had the bag on the back. I've had the bag on the back pretty much since my second ride, and I love it. So I thought I'd share how I put it on and what it is, and I'll give you the links if you're interested in looking at the stuff. Okay, let's get to it. So the first thing I needed to do is I needed to put something on that rack that was already on the bike so that the new rack I put on wouldn't want to slide around. I had some gas tank knee pads with adhesive back that I didn't need, so I just cut those into strips, peeled the sticky paper off, and stuck them on. Once I put the new rack on top of those and tied it down tight with nylon ties, it's been fine ever since. It hasn't attempted to move at all. You could probably use 3/8 ID gas line, rubber gas hose as well, like lawnmower gas hose. That would probably work as well if you don't have any rubber with sticky backs. Then I laid the metal rack on top of that, and I used nylon ties to securely tie it down. Once I did that, then I ran the straps for the bag, and these straps were made to run over the actual rack that I put on my bike, which was a motorcycle accessory rack for a dirt bike that I have. So I'll also put a link to that in, but you could use anything. You could probably use the original rack, but I wanted something that was wider so that the bag that I put on there, the whole bottom of it was supported by the rack. Because I do have probably 20 pounds of weight in there, but with water and there's some tools and things like that that I carry. So that worked out well. And then the bag actually just clips to these straps, and I was able to pull them tight. So once the bag's on the bike and the 4 latches are secured, it's not going anywhere. It worked out really well. It took me about an hour to do the whole thing, and I'm really happy with it. We'll take one last quick look at this. There's the key ring right there. That holds the 2 straps together. I wrap them around the edges once of that rack and then adjust them to clip them to the bag, and that holds the bag on. Works great, no problems. So to date, I like that rear bag, the rear rack. I'm not going to take it off. I considered putting side bags on, but when I ride downtown, there's a couple bridges I have to go over, and you have to push the bike over the bridge, and it's on a walkway, and there's a couple spots where there's beams, and it's very narrow. The handlebars just get by. So I really didn't want anything sticking out on the sides, but I could go up. That's why I chose what I did. Thanks for joining me on the Interstellar Hobo. See you next time.